So it is July 20th and it is 8:44 a.m. I am just waiting to hear from the doctor, but there is a possibility that today is delivery day. I've already called Chase. He is at home with the kids, so he is like getting ready, being prepared to come if it is the case. Just waiting for the doctor to get here. My liver enzymes were up and I was in a lot of pain last night in like the right side, which is where my liver is. So they're making their final decision. The nurse is already getting stuff ready over there for the possibility they've cut me off from food and drink. So I'm just laying here, trying not to get too anxious and just waiting to hear what they say. I am currently 28 weeks and 6 days, so I'll be 29 weeks tomorrow. Okay, so they just came in. Well, the nurse came in. I haven't seen the doctor yet, but the nurse just came in, and today is the day. At 3 o'clock today, I'm going back for my C-section. Oh, I am like, I don't even know.
That's the issue. There's not much going through though. All right.
My bucket coming?
That's interesting, right? Definitely gonna sit. Yeah. That's all it is. We come back up on the table.
Table's coming up.
Not really. Oh, Sutton, give us more. Now we cut the music off. Sutton wants to be quiet. Maybe Sutton likes the music.
She likes Bill Collins.
No, she stopped when the music
I'm
started.
telling you. Maybe we'll put it on lightly. She might like the music.
Put on 25%.
Y'all got 1636? No. No way. We gotta recount those.
Time of birth.
Yeah. You okay, Kim?
Oh, look at there.
Wait. I'm not gonna fall. Okay, no, there's a chair behind you.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, now you come in.
No. Oh, look at this sweet baby.
Oh, that's awesome.
You see?
Thank you, John.
Thank you,
All right.
guys.
Y'all ready to shave it?
Yeah, sweet food.
Yeah.
This right here that you see, this is her breathing tube. Okay, so she's getting all her supplementation through there.
Okay, I'll
This
change
here
it
we
just
have,
a sec.
this
Because we
is
should have
like a
soap in
feeding
here.
tube, but we have it here because every
Yeah, in one of
couple
the
hours
drawers
we'll
down
open it
there?
to vent to get the air for tummy from the vent. Okay, so the tummy doesn't get big. As far as her nutrition goes, we have her IV fluids going through her belly button for right now. Okay, so she's getting all of the fluids that she needs and all of the sugar and nutrients through that tube right now. All right.
I charted it
And on this side right here, we're keeping.
You better see Daddy?
She's doing okay. She's doing okay. She's on minimal support right now. She's on base room air really. So she's at 21% as far as her oxygen requirement goes. And she's
Right here. She's opening her eyes.
she's like, here's my feet. She said tickles.
Just watch out for the, don't lean on her breathe, or on her ventilator circuit, okay, or her tube right here. Okay.
Watch your medical band too, sounds great.
So I'm gonna change feet for the pulse ox. Getting her first suntan.
Pick her up just like a regular baby, but we do want to make sure her breathing tube kind of stays in place. Okay. All right. Little boys are bad about spraying down the whole isolate, and then you can just take off her other ones. Little girls not so much, but they will pee everywhere in their bed, and then we got to move her and change her whole bed. And she doesn't much care for this.
Yeah.
And these will grab on us too, but that's okay. You can pull this out. I'm gonna lift her up. I'm just telling you what we got to work here with.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you'll just sit down there, I'll weigh that in a minute. Okay. And even these are a little bit big for between her legs, so you may have to kind of scrunch them just a little bit. There you go.
Hey guys, so it is Monday morning, or yes, it is Monday. My days are so run together, I can't keep them straight. But it is Monday morning, and we have been in the hospital, well, I've been in the hospital consecutively for 2 weeks now. But it has been 3 days since Sutton was born. I almost called her McLean. She was born Friday afternoon. And so, they told me that I could stay till tomorrow. My insurance, will let me stay for 4 days, and I could go home now, but obviously I want to stay as long as possible with her being here. I'm already, been so emotional about having to leave without her, and had a couple, crying moments, but I guess that's just to be expected, because, being hormonal on top of having to leave my baby. She had a little bit of a rough morning. They did have to give her some blood, but she's doing better now. With NICU, or with preemies, they have such a small blood, what's the word I'm looking for? So a small amount of blood in their bodies that it's easy to need, blood. So they did have to do a little bit of a blood transfusion, and this morning, and so her levels have gone up since then. So she's doing better. But it's just one of those, we've just started the roller coaster of NICU, which everyone in the NICU, told us and tried to prepare us for, but it's still hard to deal with. You can't fully prepare yourself for seeing your baby like that and seeing them struggle, and it's just heartbreaking. Breastfeeding, or pumping, because I am pumping, has been going really well. At first, I was not getting much, and I was really kind of getting discouraged. Everybody said, you're early, you delivered early, and it's only day 1, day 2, don't get discouraged, this is supposed to happen. And then about, I guess it was last night, my milk, started coming in, and so I've really been pumping a lot more. This morning, my last pump, I got 1.5 ounces, which I was super proud of, and so I've been doing really good with that. I'm pumping every, 2 to 3 hours during the day. Yesterday and the day before, I was pumping every 2 hours during the day. Now I'm bumping it to 3, because I was doing 3 at night, because I'm getting enough. I'm getting more than she can eat and keep up with. So I'm going to take it a little easy on myself and just do every 3 hours, because it is hard to do every 2 hours, because it feels like by the time you finish, you're starting again. So that's kind of where we're at today. I got some video that I'll put in of her, in the NICU, but we're just here trying to soak up as much time with her as we can. I'm coming and resting some, just because standing and sitting up straight, really kind of hurts my stomach, and because I am recovering from surgery, so I'm trying to take it easy so that I don't overdo it, because then I'm no good to anybody, especially if I get an infection or get pneumonia or something and end up back in a hospital. Sorry if you hear that noise. This bed is super weird, and it inflates. It's supposed to help to prevent bed sores and stuff, because it's a post-surgical bed, and even though they said you're getting up, you're not going to have an issue with that, the bed just automatically, there's no way to turn it off, I guess, so it just randomly inflates in places. It's really annoying. So if you hear that noise, that's what that is. But other than that, I'm doing good. My recovery's going good. I'm about to fill out the birth certificate information. And yeah, because we keep meaning to do that and we haven't done it yet. So Chase just went to get a cookie for me. And because he knows I'm having a rough day, so he's being super sweet. And I'm going to work on filling this out. And then in just a little bit, I'm going to pump it.
Sorry, little girl. Just gotta make sure that that tube is where it's supposed to be, because she does like to pull everything. That's good. Feisty preemies do better than non-feisty preemies. You can tell her color's getting better.
Mm-hmm. It looks
Just
better.
a little bit. Can you tell a difference, Dad, from when you were here this morning?
Do what?
This is a test you just had. Can you tell her color has gotten better
Yes.
this morning? Also, the pink that she's laying on reflects nicely, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But she's less pale than she was, so.
Well, we hope she gets my skin tone.
Yes.